Look at her.
Raja, my auntie Raja.
Now, you guys got paired in that photo shoot
We
challenge.
did.
That must have been a delight.
Well, she's a friend of mine. We've met before.
Seems like you guys have the same spiritual aesthetic.
We have, yeah, well, we're both just stoned. That's what that is. We definitely are one and the same, I think. She just has this beautiful energy, carefree while still super caring, which is an interesting balance to have. Kind of, you know she cares about you, you know she's totally plugged in, she's totally listening to you, but she's just not worried about it, you know?
Yeah.
Fashion is obviously legendary. Something I don't know about her, I mean, something that you might not know about her. She invited me out to the parking lot to smoke a bowl and pull off of her bottle of wine at DragCon.
Very on brand.
Very on brand.
Were you loving every moment of it? This is the sister time I needed.
I was. I mean, that's what I'm saying about post-Drag Race life. It's like, oh, Raja's just, she knows who I am.
Right.
That's still kind of what I think sometimes. Like, wow,
Yeah.
like, you know who I am.
Did she give you any advice about how to handle?
She did, actually, on camera. She told me to pay my taxes. That was the advice, because we were all out. We were given a piece of advice during that first challenge.
Right.
And her piece of advice was pay your taxes, which is great advice.
It is good advice.
Yeah,
Very good.
Good advice.
All right. Look at her.
Brooklyn
Heights.
Yeah. I didn't care for her in the competition. So yeah, I mean, we're totally cool. I was just joking about, not liking her in the competition. That's just what she said about me at the reunion. But yeah, I mean, we got some iconic moments out of the experiences we had on the reunion, and no hard feelings about any of that.
Was she one of the people talking to you, saying that you were annoying in the mirror all the time? Who was that? What was that?
Well, those were all the girls, because I was annoying in the mirror all the time. No, it was actually Rue brought up a viewing party at Roscoe's.
Oh, right.
Where she was just talking shit for no reason.
And then that's what played out on the reunion, right? It's all coming together now.
She had to answer for that. Which is when she told me she just didn't care for me in the competition.
Right.
Which is why I said that.
Right.
But I don't know. I don't believe her. I think she likes me. I think she likes me.
What did you think about the love that could not be stopped on the set of the show between her and Vanjie?
I think we could have tried harder to stop it. But that's just my own opinion.
Did you think it was authentic, or was it for camera?
I don't know. I wasn't in the hotel room. I wasn't watching them fuck, but
this people keep mentioning though. Every guest
I
of ours
do
are
question.
like,
Yes, I do absolutely. I question the authenticity of it. Not on Vanjie's part.
Oh, okay. I'm looking right now, and I'm liking it.
Yeah, I mean,
but
no one's surprised by this. Let's be real. This is not a shocker.
Right, it's a reality show.
It's a reality show.
Something non-realistic on a reality show.
Well, and I don't think that it was not real. I think that I think there was a lot of things misconstrued and a lot of opportunities taken.
Okay. Last question about that. Everyone that we've talked to that's come in from the season who's like, I don't know when they were fucking in the hotel room. Aren't you guys separated?
I mean, we're supposed to be.
Right.
Which is another kind of eye roll. Like, I don't know. I don't know if the rules don't apply to everyone. I don't know what it is.
Or they had one of those rooms with the adjoining,
the door.
Doors.
Yeah. Well, I've heard Vanessa is really good with a spoon getting through a concrete wall. She just took her maybe 2 nights or so. She was in there by the 3rd night.
Well, speaking of which, look at Vanjie.
Oh my God, she looks so good.
That is adorable look.
She looks so good. Love her.
Now, she came into the competition having sort of had been there and kind of had the feeling, so she maybe had her bearings a little better.
She definitely had her bearings in the competition. But I also think that she deserved, that was another thing that was talked about, where I raised concern that she had been here before and that, not everybody gets a second chance. And,
right.
She addressed that with me, and we had that moment in Untucked.
Yeah.
Where I said, yes, I did say this. And, come to mention it, yeah, you do deserve a second chance. And I stand by that. I think she made the most of what she was given. She's a superstar.
Yeah.
Reality star for People's Choice Awards, I think, Reality Star of the Year. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. People's Choice Awards. Damn.
Yeah, People's Choice Awards for, I think, Reality Star of the Year. So, yeah, she's a superstar. And that's definitely intimidating to come into in a competition setting.
Right. I mean, RuPaul was wearing her name on a necklace before the season.
It's a little intimidating. Similar to, Michelle works with Vinegar Strokes on UK. That must be a similar feeling for the girls. But, yeah, I mean, we've gotten, it was definitely another after the show moment where I think a lot of people's guards came down.
Yeah.
And mine included, where we just, shoot the shit and you really get to know somebody when you're not competing against them.
Right.
When you know the cameras are actually wrapped and there's no more, things to be played out. You can, get to know somebody. And,
that's good.
She's a good time. The girls, we went out to the strip club in Montreal.
Yes, the greatest town for strip clubs.
They're famous for the strip clubs. So, it didn't take long for us to get called out on the mic. Welcome to season 11, girls. The strippers put on a good show.
I bet they did.
Vanessa, of course, leads the charge in the strip club, obviously.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. And last but not least, look at her. Pearl.
Oh, yes, Pearl. Oh, I love that photo.
Now, was Pearl the first person that you knew personally who sort of got into the big drag race world?
No, actually. I think I've known Violet longer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've had Violet and I have had mutual friends from Atlanta for years before she was on. And I think I had met Willem a couple of times. But yeah, Pearl was the closest I was to somebody that had happened to. I was, helping her out while she traveled. And
was seeing that make you want it more, or it made you be like, ooh, that's a lot?
Yes.
Yes
right?
to all.
Yes to both. Yeah, it's a lot, but yeah, I mean, it's hard not to want it. It's funny because I would always be mistaken for Pearl. Even when I got back from filming season 11, I remember I was out to lunch and the waiter was all like, oh, I haven't seen you in so long. How's it going? We had this whole conversation. And then he brought a friend over and introduced me to his friend as Pearl.
And what did you do?
Well, at that point, I just went with it and was just a total bitch. No, I don't know. I didn't care. That's not something that would bother me, really. I mean, maybe it would now, but even still, I'm whatever, girl. I'm flazé-da about it,
Yes, you certainly are. Now, Pearl's another person who's sort of a little bit of a mystery. Once her season was gone, we only really see her in images. You don't hear her speak a lot, except when she was on Hey Qween and told us that RuPaul told her nothing you say matters except when those cameras are rolling.
That's an iconic Hey Qween interview, isn't it?
Yes, it is. What's your take on that moment, and what's something about Pearl we might not know?
Well, my take on that moment is that it was very honest. It was very real. I don't know. There's a sense of being on set. That there's kind of this unspoken third wall that you don't cross, and Pearl gives no fucks. She never has.
Right.
We all know that. I think it just confirmed that. Right. It really just confirmed that she gives no fucks, and it made for an iconic interview.
Yes, it did.
I certainly tuned in.
And what about something about Pearl we don't know?
Something about Pearl that you don't know. And that I didn't know either. Her aunt is friends with my mom.
Wow.
They were at some dinner together, and my mom texted me a group picture, a selfie of all these women. She said, "This is Pearl's aunt." and they hang out.
Wow, who knew?
So I texted her. I was like, hey, just so you know, our family is hanging out outside of us. Is this allowed?
You guys need to go head down to TGI Fridays in Louisville and have a good old time.
We'll leave the cameras at home.
Right. Scarlet, thanks for being here, sweetie.
Oh,
so
thank
much
you for having
fun
me.
to have you here. And I think there are big things for you in the future. We'll be watching.
I'll keep my fingers crossed and my legs uncrossed.
Yes, very
It's
nice.
always brought me more luck, right?
Thank you to beautiful Lady Red. And thank you to our dancer, Jared. He sure did look good.
Oh, he
And
did.
thank you to Scarlet Envy, everybody.
Thank you, everyone. I love you, Hey Qween.
And thanks to everybody at home. We'll see you next time on Hey Qween and look at her. Hit it. Look at her. Yo, Lady Red. Oh, she's looking. The beautiful
Look at
Scarlet
her.
is looking.
Oh, yes, feeling and
Look
looking.
at her. I'm looking. Bye, baby. We'll see you next time. Get out of here, camera. Now, camera, get out. I said shoot. Shoot.
Go on.
Fly away. You're just levitating.
Look at that. Look